We will be making a broken bulb geometry in this tutorial. To make the bulb, we will be using a reference image. Go to Side View so that placement of the reference image is accurate for us to model the bulb. Add a reference image by clicking Add Image, Reference Image. Open the saved reference image. Delete the cube and start modeling the base using a cylinder. Adjust the base below and start modeling by tracing the image. Press Alt-Z to enable X-ray mode to see through the object. This can be very convenient. In the Edit mode, select the top face of the cylinder and start tracing out from the image as shown. Press E key to extrude, and then press X, Y, or Z key to move the extruded vertices in the respective axes. You can also use the G key to move the selection. Add Subdivision Surface Modifier to smooth the mesh. Adjust the bottom faces by using I key to use Inset function. Add another cylinder for the top part of the bulb. From the bottom right menu, reduce the number of vertices to 10, so that it helps in making broken glass later. Adjust the top part of the bulb. Trace out the bulb completely from the image. Apply the Subdivision Surface Modifier. I am adjusting the edge loops to make the shape better. Since we had only 10 number of vertices when making the cylinder, this has shrunk the size of the bulb. I increased the scale of the bulb to deal with this problem. We don't need the reference image anymore, so we can either hide it or delete it. Make sure that the subdivision surface has 4 or more levels for this method to work. Next, we duplicate the bulb by pressing Shift-D. We will use Shrink Wrap modifier to adjust the broken bulb into shape. Remove all modifiers from the duplicated bulb. Hide the bulb we first modeled so that we can start working on the broken bulb. We will now give it a broken look. I am deleting the top vertices and then using some reference images to model the broken bulb. There is no particular way on how the broken bulb is going to look like. You may look at internet for references so that you can get the result you want. You can see that I have made it like this, but it does not look anything like a broken bulb. If we unhide the first bulb we made, we can see that even the geometry or curve of the bulb is not matching. It has entirely lost its shape. To fix this issue, we can use Shrink Wrap to place the broken bulb onto the unbroken one. Apply the modifier on the broken bulb and select the first bulb as target. Unhide the first bulb, and you can see the results. Apply Subdivision Surface Modifier to give the bulb a smooth look. In Edit mode, press Ctrl-R keys to add edge loops to the mesh and move them closer to the edge you want sharper. Keep converging the edge loops where you want the sharper edges. Keep in mind the broken glass can have many sharp corners. Don't worry about the creases for now. We will fix them later. Here I have deleted a vertex to enhance the broken look. After finishing this, now we will be fixing the creases of the bulb. Add another Shrink Wrap modifier. We will be using the same modifier with the same settings to fix the creases. You can see that once another Shrink Wrap modifier is added, it fixes the creases. Remember that we have applied this modifier with the same settings as before. It is applied on the same broken bulb with target as the unbroken bulb. After this, I have adjusted my geometry to make it clean, and I recommend the same to you. I am adjusting to make the corners sharp. You might notice some very small lines on the broken bulb mesh. This is because the unbroken or first bulb does not have enough levels of subdivision surface modifier. You can change it to fix the issue. Here I selected the hidden bulb from the outliner and changed the subdivision surface level to 4. It's easy for me to model this with disabling the subdivision surface modifier in the edit mode. I am happy with the results now. I can add a solidify modifier to add thickness to the glass. We can see some irregularities and weird distorted sort of mesh around the corner. This is due to overlapping of edge loops or poor geometry. This can be fixed by tweaking geometry and make sure that the mesh is clean. I go to edit mode to move some vertices too and see how it fixes the geometry. You can try moving some vertices in X, Y, or Z direction to see if it fixes the problem. I have used the same technique for the other corners. Adding more edge loops can also help. I want some of the corners to stay sharp, but you can model as you like. Remember to use reference images so that you can get a good broken bulb. Apply all the modifiers and delete the hidden objects as we don't need them anymore. This has produced fairly high poly mesh. If you want a low poly mesh, you can use decimate modifier to do so. Hope you liked the video. Please leave a feedback to let me know your thoughts. This is the end result. This is another iteration I made. Thanks for watching. See you next time.